What's going on, everybody? So today we are going to put the Aquor house hydrant on our new house. I have 3 of these. Today I'm just going to show you how to do one. But since I saw this on Instagram and other people using it, I've been dying to get it on this project. So you want to see how to do it? Let's get to it. Okay, everybody, so we're installing the Aquor house hydrant today. In the box you have a template to do your drilling and attaching it to the wall, as well as a plastic cover, the hose part, and then the actual hydrant itself that is all stainless, and then the mounting screws as well. So the first thing I'm going to do, just for appearances because we're using concrete siding, is take a concrete piece of trim, go ahead and measure out for a square, cut it with a special saw blade and my circular saw, and then I find the center of that square so I can use the 1.5 inch hole saw to drill all the way through it. Once I drill through this, I go ahead and position it onto the house where I want it and use that piece of siding as a template to start drilling. Once I get it started, I can remove that and then drill all the way through the house, and making sure that I have a 2x4 behind it. That way it's more secure when you're attaching it with the screws. Now I go ahead and I put the template onto the piece of siding. This way I can figure out where I'm supposed to drill the holes for the screws that attach it. Once I get those drilled, I go ahead and I take that template off, I unwrap the plastic cover and put it behind the hydrant, making sure that the holes are lined up, and then put it through the hole in the concrete board. I go ahead and I start my screws, that way it's easier to move this around, and I screw the top one in, that way I can check, make sure it's level. Once I get it the way I want it, I go ahead and drive the other 2 screws. Now that we got everything attached, I go and turn off my water because it's time to attach it to the water source. And I did not show this in video, but there was a cap down the end of this PEX that I just went ahead and cut off. So I'm going to use a shark bite fitting. I go ahead and wrap it with Teflon tape, screw it into the hydrant, and then use some channel locks to tighten it up and get it in the right position so that it lines up good with the PEX. Cut off the excess PEX you don't need, and then just press it into the connector. I use this little board just to make sure that it's sitting inside the cavity and it won't be affecting the sheetrock. Now it's time to turn the water back on and test it out. Okay, everybody, so thanks for watching this video. I also want to say thank you to Aquor Water Systems. Their product is amazing, very clean, very slick look. I did put the plastic covers on these. I do have the stainless ones, so I put the plastic ones on until we finish the outside, get it painted. Then I'm going to go back and put the stainless. I just didn't want, while my people were putting siding on, to have to deal with that. So the way I laid these out on the house, I didn't want to have to like run hoses everywhere. So I got one on the back of the house, one on the front of the garage, and then one on the end. So I put one on all 3 sides, except obviously the garage, but either one of the front 2 can reach to the front. So that's the way I laid it out. That way I did not have any problem with water. So go check them out. I'll have a link to their website down below. Again, love this stuff. And people always keep asking me, well, you're going to lose that piece. So like that piece that everyone keeps saying you're going to lose is always going to be on the water hose. So in that case, do you lose your water hose? Because usually you don't lose your water hose. And in this case, if you lose your water hose, then you lose that piece. So I don't see losing those as a problem. I do have 6 of them, so if something did happen, I have 2 per hydrant, but I think that's not something to worry about because it's going to be attached to your water hose. But okay, everybody, so again, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, click that thumbs up button. Also subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, so you can be up to date with all the house building videos we're doing. If you didn't see last week's video of getting us to dry it in, digging it out, concrete, framing it up and everything, go check that out, link down in the description. But next week's video, as you can see, I'm sitting on this deck. We'll be building this deck, and then I will have a future video afterwards of building the rails and the steps. So if that interests you, go check it out. Also, go check out Aquor Water Solutions, link down below for them, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks.